Breaking news out of Afghanistan tonight and reports that Taliban forces have reached the outskirts of the capital, Kabul. International forces are locked in a race against time to evacuate foreign nationals and local allies on the ground. It's unclear at this stage just how many Australians are still there, but it's reported a rescue mission is due to begin this week.
Well, Charlie Faulkner is a freelance journalist. She's currently based in Kabul and joins us right now. Charlie, things are moving so quickly. What's the latest there?
Yes, it is quite terrifying, actually, the situation at the moment. Complete chaos has descended over Kabul. At the moment, as I'm sitting here talking to you, you can hear gunshots being fired. Over the past few days, we've seen Kabul streets pretty choked with traffic, and a lot of that has been down to people travelling in from the provinces who are now displaced because of conflict. What we're actually seeing today is people trying to leave the centre because the Taliban are now on the outskirts. We've got tens of people lining up at ATMs, emptying out as much cash as they can. We've got queues of people spilling out of phone shops trying to buy SIM cards because people are anticipating that they won't be able, that the communication lines will be cut. Yeah, it's just evacuation flights happening, helicopters in the sky. It's just it's pretty intense right now.
Charlie, many cities have already fallen with barely a shot fired. The Taliban has just released a statement saying that they wanted to have a peaceful transition. But if you're hearing gunfire right now, it sounds like things might be different in Kabul.
I mean, who knows? I mean, this is the question that colleagues and friends and whatnot we've all been discussing this. No one knows what to expect. And I mean, that's a huge part of the fear is that just no one knows what's coming. I would find it difficult to imagine that the residents here wouldn't put up a fight. I mean, it would be very sad if the government troops don't try and protect their country's capital city. But at the moment, we're just having to wait and see what happens.
Charlie, a lot of foreign nationals have already left, but you're still there. Are you worried about your own safety?
Yes, of course. Up until probably today, I have certainly been, maybe I've got a couple more days. I'm certainly in a more privileged position. There are because I'm an international person, there are evacuation flights available. There is an escape route for me, unlike millions of Afghans that are here. At the moment, I plan to stay. I think it's really important that there are people on the ground telling the story here.
Do you believe that Taliban leadership will be able to control the Taliban writ large when they say they're going to allow anyone who wants to leave, including foreign nationals?
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that question.
Do you believe that what the Taliban leadership say will actually happen? That is, that people like yourself will be able to make safe passage and get out of Kabul?
I mean, it's happening at the moment. I think if the Taliban want to be treated as a legitimate organisation, which is what they're pushing for, then yes, I think that they have to allow people to evacuate. They've also said that they will not target foreign journalists. I mean, but obviously we're looking at potentially a war in Kabul, and it doesn't matter what statements have been made. Everything's very unpredictable, and you just don't know who you might meet in the street. So, I mean, we're waiting to see.
Well, Charlie Faulkner, we really hope that you stay safe, and we appreciate you talking to us at a time like this. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
From expert opinions to in-depth analysis and reporting, the Project YouTube brings you the biggest stories from Australia and around the globe. Hit the subscribe button now for news delivered straight to your feed.